How you guys doing tonight? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I just got over COVID. Yeah. And well, Monday I find out if I can be around people again. I get the next test back. If I can be around you guys, come out and entertain you. Yeah. She's like, fuck, you really had. No, that was a joke. That was joke one. I'm gonna number all of them for you. Don't worry. That was one, and then you have 1A. It's like the turnpike, you know. You don't know which one comes first. Is it B or A? I'm always confused. Right? Don't you get confused? The B, the slash, the A, you follow the thing, you're like, I'm gonna get fucking lost. Even with this big map in front of me, this big stupid map. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Just celebrated that. Right, this is a weird table. You got like 17 women, 2 guys. I fucking like it. I like it. The guy with the beard, he's taking them all. He's taking all of them all. Look at that thing, it's majestic. He's got 7 motorcycles. Love this guy. Love him. Valentine's Day, I got my wife a Valentine's Day card. I didn't even look. I just picked out, I went to the pink section and picked out 2 cards. They buy one, get one free. So I have one for next year. That's it. My wife looks at the back of the card, she goes, you cheap fuck. I'm like, yeah. And inside, all I do is underline the shit that Hallmark already wrote for me. That's how I did it. But sometimes I have to write an apology in my card. Almost every card I give my wife, no matter the holiday, is an apology card. Like I'm apologizing for such a shitty husband that I've been. Like for her birthday I wrote, sorry I've been such a shitty husband and I'm never home and always out doing shows and I don't satisfy you. But by Valentine's Day, I promise, I'm gonna shape up. And then Valentine's Day comes and in the card it reads, sorry I didn't fulfill any of my promises that I made for your birthday, and I'm still a shitty husband. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this is what she gets. I have a couple. We have kids in the crowd. We have some kids who's got some kids at home getting babysat. Maybe one guy has a kid. Everyone else just didn't have kids. Grandkids. I have no grandkids yet. I can have grandkids. I have a kid that's old enough to have a baby, all right? I had a kid at 21 years old. That wasn't on purpose. Yeah. Right away, my mom's like, you got to go to court and get custody. I'm like, God damn it, Mom! Why are you always making me do stuff? It's like I did. I went to court and I fucked up and won custody. It was the one battle I wanted to lose. I was in court every day like, yeah, fuck this kid, but the mom never showed up. Yeah. So the judge is like, you got him. I'm like, God damn it. So I've had this stupid son of a bitch 17 years now. What a stupid fuck. Does anybody have a 17-year-old? This is the peak of his stupidness, the peak. I've known him his entire life. Well, I wasn't always there, but I've known him his whole life, and this is the highest peak level of stupidness that he's ever been. Yo, yeah, well, just wait. I don't have to wait. He's done enough stupid shit already. Yeah. He started jogging during the quarantine, my son, and he would jog to a certain location and then call someone to pick him up. That's not how jogging works. I'm looking around, a lot of you guys are not joggers, but we all know you make a circle. We all know you make a circle. Start at one spot, and then you get around to the other part. You guys a partying tonight or what? I like it. Another ladies' table. Holy shit, one dude. Fuck, dude. How'd you pull this off? Jesus. This is beautiful. The women are outnumbering the guys. You never see this. I love it. I love it. Real stupid bastard. He's the best. Oh, he's the best? Damn, dude. Holy shit. I feel like I'm in Utah. Yeah. He's like, I get him on Monday, and Sharon and Darlene get him on Tuesday. But Sharon and Darlene don't fulfill his needs. He likes to be blown all day. You know, that's all right. So I know where I can go with you guys. That's cool. All right, that's good. All right, that's nice. He's got wontons. He's fucking. Where'd you find Chinese food, dude? Yo, you look like the guy who's got the best spot, though. Nah, go to this spot. This spot sucks. Go to the other guy. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, this. So my kid is he's 17 years old. He started driving. He got his license, and right away stole my spot in my driveway. Right away, I get home, like tonight, I'm gonna get home. His little white fucking Mercury Milan's gonna be in the driveway. Really bringing the property value down with that piece of shit that he's got. You know, we're driving Range Rovers in my house. This kid's got a Mercury Milan. I'm like, get some better parents, you know? Get it. So yeah, get a job. Yeah. Good job. So he's been parking in my driveway for like a year, and then out of nowhere, he started parking across the street. I say to my wife, I'm like, wife, this kid's finally getting some respect. So for like a month, he was parking across the street. I was like, very nice. Until my neighbor called me and goes, hey, John, is your son okay? I'm like, not really, but... He goes, the whole entire passenger side of his car is torn apart. I'm like, that's why he's parking across the street. Hiding his accident from me. I'm like, how did that happen? He goes, it was a hit and run. I'm like, holy shit. Like, did you find the guy? He's like, it wasn't a guy, it was my girlfriend. I'm like, that's not a hit and run if you know who did it. He's like, yeah, but she's been ghosting me for 2 months. Can't get in touch with her. I don't know her insurance. I'm like, all right, whatever. Whatever, you stupid kid. During the quarantine, we were getting close, me and my son. He comes in the house one day, he goes, Dad, sit down. I'm ready to have the talk. I'm like, that's not how the fucking talk works. You sit down, and I tell you. He goes, I seen how you operate, Dad. You haven't had sex with Mom in years. I'm like, that's true. What's up? So he's walking around, he's like, Dad, he didn't have a microphone. That would be fucking weird, right? If my son hooked up a whole entire entertainment system, he's like, yo, Dad. He's like, Dad, sex, right? When's the first time you got laid? And I was like, I was around 19 or something like that. I was a late bloomer. He goes, that's fucking pathetic. Wow, Dad, that is fucking pathetic. I've been smashing straight puss for 2 years. I'm like, good for you. And so after the fist pump, I talked to him about it. I was like, well, that's nice. He's like, it's so sad that you didn't get laid till you were 19. What were you, like 3 years into college? Yeah, he had me on all levels. I didn't know how to get him back until I thought about it. And I was like, oh, yo, I fucked your mom like 30,000 times. Yeah, every night. Me and your mom, just every position that you could imagine. Think of your mom and then think of her in all different positions. That's what I did to her. Yeah. As a matter of fact, she ate my butthole 3 times. Oh yeah, I can tell you the dates. August 7th, 2007, during the blackout. That was in my Pontiac 6000, 1989. And the other 2 dates, we don't got enough time for that. You know, 2 days later, he kicked in my door. He's like, yo, Dad, I fucked your mom. And then walked out. I'm like, that's grandma. That's disgusting. You did not just get me back. He's like, whatever. Yeah. I love the kid. You gotta love your kids, though. You gotta love your kids. You do. Yeah, you do. I got another kid. I got a little daughter. Today was pajama day. I live in Jersey. I live in New Jersey. They have all days that signify everything. So today was pajama day. So she had the pajama pants on, and then I gave her a pack of Newports and an Arizona iced tea, a scrunchie, and a drug problem, just for the authenticity. You know, you see someone in pajama pants, they definitely have Newports and a scrunchie. You see a guy or a girl walking around in plaid pajama pants, they have a drug problem. There's no way around it. I don't care if they're just walking outside to get the paper. That's a fact, okay, guys? So if any of your kids are wearing pajama pants, drug problem, or they're definitely banging a black guy. I'm just gonna put that out there, all right? All right. I didn't have to look around there on that one. I didn't have to do it. Yeah. So my son got suspended from school. He got suspended from school for not even doing that much stuff. Teachers are very soft in New Jersey, or maybe they're just soft now. Like we all went to school like what? Back in the day, I went to school in the 80s, 90s. When did you go to school? 1937, right? Yogi Berra. That's. You look great. You look great for 50. You look good. He got suspended. My son. He comes home. He's like, "That teacher's a bitch." I'm like, "Well, the email I got, what you did wasn't right." So the email read, I'll paraphrase. The email said, "Today during art class, during first period, your son John decided to take the Smarties. We were doing still life with candy. They were gluing candy to the paper." And she goes, he decided to take the Smarties and break them up into lines on his desk. And then he simulated sniffing meth. I was like, holy shit, he made it the first period. This kid's late every day. And he found his debit card. Here's where I was upset. I'm like, why did the teacher assume meth? Why was that her first thing? Why not coke? It's going to get more wontons. Yeah. So she asked me to come to parent-teacher conference. I'm like, I'll go to parent-teacher conference. And my son's like, she's a bitch, Dad. You're going to hate her. You're going to hate her. I'm like, why did she think meth before I go? He goes, oh, yeah. I was making the lines, I was snorting them, and she's like, what are you doing, coke, John? And I was like, nah, miss, it's blue, it's meth, stupid. So that's why she assumed that. He told her. And so I go to parent-teacher conference, I'm waiting for this raging lunatic to come out, you know? So this woman comes out of the classroom to come get me, and oh my God, she was beautiful. She was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. She was 93 months pregnant, beautiful flowing hair. There was a fan in front of her. There were men fanning her, and she had a son behind her. And she's like, Mr. Kurschner? I'm like, me? She's like, yeah, come with me, you're next. I go to grab a hand. She's like, you don't grab a hand. I'm like, well, I feel like I'm in a strip club, so let's go. That's how hot she was. Yeah, we do the parent-teacher conference. I tip her, right? I put a 5 right here, and beautiful. I'd never seen teachers like this. Every teacher in the school was beautiful. When I was in school, all my teachers had visible psoriasis. I had a teacher in first grade, her name was Miss Juneman, and she died mid-year of natural causes. That's how long she was teaching. She just never stopped. She just dropped dead right into... You're looking at me like, you know what, I had a teacher that died too, and I loved her. No? You got the arms crossed, very judgy. That's a very judgy thing. You're faced away, that's fine. I don't want you to do this for the rest of the comments, guys. It's crash course, uncross the arm, uncross the good. You're doing it. What's your name? Gary, I have COVID. All right, Gary. All right. Yeah, you cross. That's good. There's an etiquette. You got a jacket on, take it off. I know, but I'm cold. It doesn't matter. Doesn't take it. Yeah, the crossed arms. It's like a little comedy class for you guys. That's what I'm doing for you guys. Giving you guys a little comedy class.
Yeah, you hug him with open arms.
Oh yeah, hug him. After the show. No, I'm kidding. Yes, I'm very tired today. Want to hear what I went through today? I had a little ordeal this morning. I woke up and I looked outside, and my son's car was covered in what I thought was Post-it notes, and I was going to be like, wow, that's funny. But upon further review, it was cheese. Yeah, they're getting creative now. They're not toilet papering cars, they're not post-noting. 333 Kraft singles. My son's car was just covered in them. Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning. I have to go to work, now I gotta clean this kid's car off. I'm out there cleaning cheese with my son's car, and a lot of it's not coming off. It's frozen. Yeah, it was frozen cheese. And they got really creative with Cheese Whiz, too. They were doing the Cheese Whiz on top of their cheese. Like a cheese party. Yeah. My son puts his head out the window and goes, oh shit, they got me. I'm like, you know who did this? Yeah. Oh man, the Crafts. Oh, they used the border too? They used all the cheeses, Dad. They got us. Oh, there's some Swiss too, Dad. Holy shit, they got Swiss. They must have went to Lavodi's. All right, yeah. They got me. So I'm cleaning the cheese off. I'm very angry. I'm telling my son I'm gonna beat the shit out of whoever did this. And he's like, yeah, you can try to beat him up, but you know, you're not gonna. I'm like, if I find out who did this, they're dead, John. He goes, well, he's 18, so you can if you want. I'm like, beautiful, very nice. See, I was cleaning the cheese off. I was very upset, but I was a little happy because I've been going through my son's phone, and he has like the group text with his friends, and in the group text, he's been talking about cheese a lot. He's like, hey, can you guys get? And one kid's like, I know my dad's got a cheese downstairs in the garage, and the other friend's like, I know my grandmother has cheese. I thought cheese stood for drugs. Yeah, for about 7 months. I was investigating the cheese situation. Yeah. There's one point where someone texted my son, hey, how about you, John? Can you get cheese? And he's like, nah, most of my house is lactose intolerant. I'm like, oh man, this motherfucker. Yeah, so the whole time I thought he was doing drugs. But he wasn't. It was just cheese. Somewhere in my town, there was a dad who really wanted an egg omelet, and he opened his fridge and went, "Where the fuck's all the cheese?" You know? So I told my son, I'm like, you know what? I'm a little relieved. I thought the cheese stood for drugs. And he goes, "Nah, Dad, that's hot dogs. We use hot dogs for drugs." I'm like, fuck. That's where my hot dogs went. All right, guys, I'm Kursh. I'm going to see you guys again, right, tonight, okay? You ready for a good comedy show? What, you guys ready? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, Elks Club. I don't even know what the Elks Club does. Is it the mob? I'm not sure. We're going to be careful. Guys, your first comic, come to the stage. You're going to see the